Hey everybody, just a short little disclaimer for this video. This one's gonna kind of be a bit more unscripted than usual. I don't know, I just wanted it to feel more natural, but yeah, if it sounds a little weird, that's why. Anyway, on with the show. Greetings, wayward travelers. It's the Game Pack Preacher, and we gather here today in mourning. By the time you hear these words, two separate journeys will have ended, and we have gathered here today to discuss both of them. One soul, so full of life and with so many stories to share, their time has unfortunately come to an end. The other, spending his entire life trying to achieve one dream, and that dream has finally been achieved, and it's time for them to move on to greener pastures. In simpler terms, I'm referring to both the Wii U and Nintendo 3DS eShop closing, and Ash no longer being the protagonist of Pokemon. To be honest, both feel a little surreal, one more than the other, but we'll discuss that later. But we will be discussing both today. Call it a double eulogy, a dualogy eulogy if you will. And we will start today's service with the eShop, not as fondly remembered, but still important regardless. A moment of silence, if you please. So when I say not as fondly remembered, I mean more so from a personal standpoint. I didn't have a Wii U that long, and although I still do have a 3DS, I never really got much use of it. To be honest, I still don't. But having an entire digital storefront just shut down is both crazy and honestly kinda devastating. Because it's things like this is honestly like one of my biggest fears when it comes to gaming. Like, sure, some of these games you can get by other means, but for a lot of games on the eShop, that's it. They're just dust to the wind. And that's not even talking about like DLC and stuff. It's just like, it's just gone. And who knows if we'll ever see a lot of these things again. And it just sucks because preserving games is important because regardless of how you may feel, video games are art. A lot of time, money, and blood, sweat, and tears go into making games, no matter how small. When a game dies, and I mean like dies, it's just gone. And all of that work and time is just invalidated. And it just really sucks to see that a lot of companies don't take game preservation seriously. Nintendo most of all. It takes people with a real love and dedication for this passion to preserve things like this. People like the Completionist, and honestly, you should very much watch his video on this entire topic, really. Rest in peace, Wii U/3DS eShop. We hardly knew ye, and I hope little bad guy is over there jammed in a better place. And, well, I did say we were here to discuss the ending of two journeys, and our second journey is the end of Ash's journey as the protagonist of Pokemon. This one definitely hits a lot closer to home because, if you don't know, I love Pokemon. I've been keeping up with this series, well, since the beginning. Granted, I haven't really kept up with the modern anime, but even then, to see Ash just be at the end of his journey is like surreal to me. Ash has been 10 years old since I was 1 year old, and here I am in my mid-20s and he's just done. Like, considering just how long this anime has been going, you really never thought that it would end, and just hearing that it will, and that it has, it's honestly just surreal. But I mean, to give credit where credit is due, it's like, my man actually did it. He became the best like no one ever was, and I congratulate him for that. But even with that, it's like a story that's been with you all your life coming to a close is like, it hurts. Like, even just seeing clips from the final episode got me tearing up, honestly. Like, I haven't felt this way since like the ending of Toy Story 3, before they made a sequel anyway. And don't get me wrong, with Ash's journey complete, there's like a lot of new directions Pokemon can take as far as anime and animation goes. Like, I may tune into the new anime series. That stop motion show looks fun, and who knows what else they could end up doing later down the line. But like, dang, just out of all the things that could really make the passage of time just hit you like a truck, this is definitely one of the strongest. But you can still look at it at a positive note. If Ash can achieve his dreams after all this time, so can you. So always keep chasing that rainbow, trainers. You'll get where you need to go, eventually. So yeah, that was something, just some things you just kind of need to get off your chest, you know? Hopefully the next one won't be as melancholy. But thank you guys for tuning in. There'll be more to come as always.